wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page.
I want to know what surgery you had.
I ain't getting no surgery, man.
It's not normal.
Just lost my voice. It's coming back.
Doing nothing?
Doing nothing.
Don't even make no sense.
Yeah, I don't know either, but it's coming back. All right, now let's get to March Madness. Now, if you haven't heard, we talked about it earlier. The Gamecocks beat Iowa 87-75. Great game. Caitlin Clark, I think, scored like 30-something points. But
listen, God bless Caitlin. Caitlin is fantastic. Caitlin has elevated the game of women's basketball.
She has.
But you don't say South Carolina won the championship and then say Caitlin Clark scored 30 points.
I mean,
okay, you got to start with the winners first.
No, I'm saying she beat the record.
What record?
She scored the most points in NCAA history.
She did that weeks ago.
And then she did more in the playoffs or something like that as well.
Man, here's my point.
Say the best for the last
We're about to go to it again.
No, y'all, the media has been doing this. I really do have a slight issue with it. When you say to talk about the champions, talk about the champions. You talk about the person who lost second.
Well, I was going to talk about them last and close out with Dawn Staley, and they won because we're done with Caitlin Clark.
We're not done with her because she's going to the WNBA.
Talking about right now.
Yes, right now. The South Carolina Gamecocks won their third championship.
That's right, and Dawn Staley spoke after the game.
We serve an unbelievable God. We serve an uncommon favor. I'm so incredibly happy for our players. It doesn't always end like you want it to end, much like last year. But my freshies are at the top of my heart because they wanted this, and I hope we can erase whatever pain they had last year, experiencing not being able to finish it here. So I'm just super proud of where I work. I'm super proud of our fans. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, man. Salute to all the freshmen that stepped up, like Tessa Johnson. She scored 19 points.
Yes.
Malaysia for Wiley. She came off the bench and balled out. She had 9 points. So salute to the Gamecocks. Salute to Chloe Kitts. Chloe Kitts dropped 11. I actually met her parents when I went to the Sweet 16 game a couple of weeks ago. Salute to Camila Cardozo.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 points, 17 rebounds.
17 rebounds was crazy.
Come on, man.
It did feel like the refs were trying to get Iowa to win. They were calling a lot of BS fouls. They were calling a lot of BS things, but they pulled it through. So congratulations to them. And Dawn Staley also spoke about Caitlin Clark.
And I want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport. She carried a heavy load for our sport, and it just is not going to stop here on the collegiate tour. But when she is the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, she's gonna lift that league up as well. So Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
She is. I respect it. Caitlin has elevated the game of women's basketball. I hope she goes to the WNBA, teams up with Aaliyah Boston and Indiana because they got the #1 pick, and does the same for the WNBA.
That's right. Now, also Friday, I don't know if you feel it. Did you guys feel the earthquake? Did you feel it, Jess?
No, I was in Maryland.
So you didn't feel anything?
I didn't feel it. I was in Maryland up until we had to do the show in Barclays, but no, I didn't feel anything.
Me neither. We was in here.
We was here. We didn't feel nothing.
Really?
My wife texted me. It was like, "Did you feel the earthquake?" I'm like, "No." Then Big Mac texted me, "Did you feel the earthquake?" I'm like, "No."
How did he feel it?
He just started jiggling.
Damn.
He thought he was doing the wobble. He was like, the wobble ain't playing. Why am I wobbling?
Well, there was an earthquake. It was a 4.8 magnitude earthquake recorded in New Jersey.
The ongoing aftershocks from Friday's rare East Coast earthquake. Believe it or not, there have been more than 24 of them. ABC's Rena Roy is here with more on that. Good morning, Rena.
Hey, Gio. Good morning to you. That's right. So many people here in the Northeast were already unsettled when the earthquake hit because, as you said, this is not common here. And then came the aftershocks. There was at least one as recently as Saturday morning, and that was just one of more than 30 since that quake on Friday. But look, these are not uncommon. Experts say they can happen for weeks, even months or years following an earthquake. That 4.8 magnitude quake striking near White House Station, New Jersey in the morning Friday for about 30 seconds near the epicenter. And it was felt as far south as Washington, D.C. and up to Maine.
That was the second time I felt the earthquake up north. I forgot what year that was when there was a slight low earthquake.
It was a couple of years ago. I didn't feel that one either.
It was over 10 years.
It was over 10?
Definitely over 10 years.
Wow, I didn't feel that one either.
I didn't feel it either.
Yeah, I definitely remember that one.
All right, well, that is front page
When
news.
we come back, we got to tell you about the solar eclipse.
Solar eclipse going to happen today at
Today,
2:10.
y'all.
We'll give you all the information, what glasses you need. If you don't have your glasses, don't stare at the sun. So we'll give you all that information. Everybody else, get it off your
Jesus
chest.
Christ.
800-585.
Tell us what surgery you had, man. We're
I
going to
didn't
find out
have
anyway.
no
I can't tell. I'm
surgery.
looking at your face.
800-585-1051. Call us up right
You did
now.
something
Get it
around
off your
your neck.
chest. There's nothing around my neck.
You did something to your neck.
I didn't do anything.
You did. You got something removed.
Nothing.
Yes, you did.
Probably his
Nothing.
tonsils. Your tonsils.
No, I didn't have no surgery. What's wrong with y'all? Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Good morning, everybody. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Tonight, the NCAA Men's March Madness. Purdue takes on UConn at 8:49.
Damn, don't nobody care.
Nope.
Salute to those brothers, though.
Nope.
But Lord have mercy. When I say that they don't have none of the excitement that women's college basketball has around them, they have none of it.
That's right. And congratulations to your Cox, man. They beat Iowa 87-75.
You see my shirt? Love my Cox.
I know you
Shirt
love
say
the
you
Cox.
think
Women's basketball.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
amazing.
Now, today at 2:10 p.m., there's going to be a solar eclipse. If you live on the East Coast, you probably will get to see it. And this is what some of the things that they're telling you to do so you don't F up your eyes.
A total solar eclipse happens when the moon comes between the Earth and the sun, completely blocking out the sunlight. Now, you should never look directly at the sun, but if you have the right safety equipment, you'll see the moon's shadow taking a little chip out of the sun, slowly blocking out more and more of it over the course of an hour or so, until for a few minutes it becomes dark as night. You might even hear crickets chirping, and if you look up, you'll see the sun looks like an ominous black disk in the sky with a faint glow all around it. It happens because the sun is about 400 times bigger than the moon, but the moon is about 400 times closer to the Earth. So down here, they look like they're the exact same size. It is a cool thing to watch.
I cannot wait. NASA actually sent me some glasses.
Did they?
Yes, and it's not these ones that y'all got on your eyes right now. These are just some BS 3D glasses that if you look up at the sun, you're probably going to end up going blind.
These are
You
so
going to share your glasses with us?
No, because I'm going to be at home
Oh.
when this happens.
Well, these glasses that they have here is 8 times darker than regular sunglasses, so I can't see anything right now.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
This is crazy.
I want everybody to look for the spiritual meaning of all of this, though. I was talking to my good sister, Debbie Brown, and she was saying that the solar eclipse new moon is potent for clearing karma, clearing trauma energy in the body, and clearing out toxic and unlined relationships of all kinds. It's also very positive for new beginnings in all areas of life and for bringing forward highest alignment in all types of relationships.
So what that mean? What
For
would
the
you do?
solar eclipse, that's what she feel about that?
Yes, so she said you should get a journal and pen. You should spend 15 minutes in meditation to cleanse your mind and create some groundedness in your body. Then allow for your higher consciousness to download in deeper truths with ease. Write down names of relationships that need to be shed in life and work, and names of people you'd like to be less responsible for and even protected from.
In the dark?
Well, you're going to be in your house.
Oh, I was going to say,
Jess,
come on.
I mean,
She
Jesus
can't be saying
Christ.
write this down outside.
My God.
Okay. All right.
All right, now, last week, President Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden came together to raise $26 million. All right, now, Donald Trump, well, he raised $50.5 million
Come on now,
this week
stop
in a
that.
fundraiser in Florida.
You lying.
No.
So hold on, they teamed up like the Avengers and only could raise $26 million, but
Yes.
Trump raised $50 million by itself?
Yes.
That's not a good sign, yo.
Not at all.
It's going to be a very spectacular evening, and people are just wanting change. The rich people want it, poor people want it, everybody wants change.
Despite raising more than $65 million in March, Trump looking up at President Biden's March fundraising haul, $90 million, ending first quarter fundraising with a staggering $192 million on hand, giving Biden a roughly $100 million advantage over Trump. The administration noting that 96% of its donations were for less than $200. But the former president is expecting a record cash haul tonight, nearly $50 million at a private campaign event in Palm Beach, Florida.
I don't have no reason to believe that.
Well, that's what they said. They said when he got up there and said something about he's going to make sure that he lowers taxes and that he doesn't tax people more, they said they just started donating money.
I just don't have any reason to believe that. I think that if I knew what Obama and Clinton and Biden's number was collectively. If I was Trump, I would double that. I would say I raised double that in one night. Because this is coming from his campaign.
Of course.
I need this to be proven. I don't believe this.
Okay, well, he also said that if he goes to jail, he'll be like Nelson Mandela.
He sure did say that. I was like, what?
Yeah, so that's what he said. He compares himself to Nelson Mandela.
I don't believe that one either. You got to hear. You got audio?
No, we don't have audio. He says, I will gladly become a modern day Nelson Mandela. It will be my great honor.
Huh?
He want these black people to love him, okay? To just love him and cherish him and hold him.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So.
You have the audio?
We don't have the audio up. You got the audio with it? No, it's no audio. It says one audio, but it's not audio. Oh, we have it?
What do we get?
Let me hear.
They only go after the people that challenge the results of the election. They don't go after the people that cheated. Those people are free. Those people have no problem. If you want to challenge the result of an election, they hound you. Look what happened this weekend with two good people. They hound them and they scare them but we don't get scared. We don't get scared. I'll tell you what, I don't mind being Nelson Mandela because I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it for a reason.
He don't mind being Nelson?
He's not Nelson Mandela.
He compares himself to Nelson. He says the black people understand him because he's getting charges and accusations.
That is horrible.
No?
That's the only thing we understand, huh? Crazy.
All right. And I just want to tell you guys, Powerball, I think, if you live in Oregon, somebody won a $1.3 billion jackpot. All right, so congratulations to that individual. And that is front page news.
That
now,
is crazy. You want everybody in Oregon looking like, who is it?
Hey, who is it?
Yo.
All right, now when we come back, comedian Bruce will be joining us. He performed at the April Fool's Day comedy show this Friday with our very own Jess Hilarious. Hey. He killed it too. It was, if I had to go order of who killed it, I would say it was Jess, number 1, and Bruce, number 2.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I would have to say.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk to Bruce when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.